So you've been dreaming of starting a YouTube channel, you've got amazing ideas, a passion to share, and you are ready to dive in. But hold on a second. Before you hit that create channel button, there are 10 critical things you absolutely need to be sure of. Skipping these steps is the fastest way to get burnt out, abandon your channel, and regret ever starting. Let's make sure that doesn't happen to you because it definitely happened to me more than once. Hi everyone, and welcome to my channel. I am Nelo Jane, a polyglot working in management, currently improving my German, exploring remote work opportunities, and finally embarking on my YouTube journey the right way with this new channel. Now, I decided to talk about this today based on my own experience. I have actually tried my hand at YouTube for over 5 years across different channels. Yes, 5. And yet, none of my previous attempts really took off. Why? Because I never truly paid attention to these things I'm about to talk about until I learned from my mistakes and started planning for them just recently, leading to the launch of this channel. This video is here to help you avoid the same struggles I faced and start off strong. So before you start out your YouTube channel, 1. Are you ready to treat it as a business, even if it is a hobby? A lot of us start YouTube casually, as a hobby. We just want to share ideas, inspire people, maybe talk about our lives, and that's fine. But if you want growth, impact, and sustainability, you must eventually switch from a hobbyist mindset to a creator as entrepreneur mindset. That's what held me back for years. Think of it like this. Even if you love cooking, you can't run a restaurant with vibes alone. The same goes for YouTube. In my past channels, I used to just think about posting when I felt like it. No schedule, no strategy. I didn't even know what my content pillars would be. But the moment I started treating it like a business, setting goals, creating a system, planning ahead, that's when I finally felt ready to launch this new channel. The mindset shift is foundational. 2. Are you prepared for the practical investments? Tools and data. This is where the rubber meets the road. Even if you're a one-person show, launching a channel requires some practical commitments. With my past channel, I didn't think much about these investments, which made consistency harder. Financial investments, you don't need to break the bank, but there are often small essential costs. I've budgeted for essentials like a decent microphone, a tripod, and knowing I might invest in editing software or tools like Canva Pro down the line. Even though I film on my iPhone 14 Pro Max, I know I still need to consider upgrading my audio and background setup. You must be willing to invest something, even if it's just in basic gear. Your dedicated time. Beyond just content creation, are you ready to dedicate time to learning, strategizing, and analyzing? This isn't just about filming. It's about continuously improving your craft and understanding your audience. These practical preparations ensure you are not just dreaming, but actually building a sustainable operation. Once you start treating your channel like a brand you are building from scratch, everything else begins to align. Which brings us to the next point. Point 3. Do you have the time and consistency to dedicate? YouTube is not a get-rich-quick scheme. It is not even a get-growth-quick thing. It's a marathon. If you are not planning your time intentionally, you will burn out before you even begin. This was a huge reason why my previous channels eventually fizzled out. When I decided to launch this channel, I knew my current life still involves a full-time job, German classes, and online courses. So I had to create a content schedule based on my real life, not my ideal life. Here's what I had to learn. Content production cycle. Every video takes time, from idea to scripting, to filming, to editing, to uploading, and to promoting it. You can't just wing it every week. Nah. For this channel, I block time for each phase, even if it's 30 minutes a day. Another thing is live integration. I know I film most of my videos on weekends and batch shoots when I have good lighting. During the week, I carve out time for idea generation and scripting in small chunks. Your schedule must fit your reality. I have someone help me out with editing for a little fee, so I did not have to spend time. on that. Long-time commitment, I've had to accept that I may not see 1,000 views or 1,000 subs in a month, and that is okay. Even if no one is watching at first, I keep posting because I am building a brand that I believe will serve me years from now. Batching and scheduling. For this new channel, I shoot 2 to 3 videos in one day when I have time and schedule them in advance. That way, when life gets busy, my content is still flowing. Consistency builds trust, and trust builds your audience. And having video schedules is only possible if you do the next thing I wish I had understood from the very start. Have you created your first 5 to 10 videos before launching? This one right here would have saved me so much stress in my previous YouTube attempts. When I launched this channel, I didn't just start by posting, I started by recording. Before I even uploaded the first video to the channel, I had already recorded and edited 4 videos. Why? Because I knew I would get busy and I didn't want to stop after just one video. In fact, you've probably already seen a few of my videos that were part of that initial batch. The learning curve mitigation is my first few videos weren't perfect, and they shouldn't be. That's how it should be. But doing them in batches helped me learn faster. Each video improved from the very last. Content pillars. I use these initial videos to experiment with different angles, language learning, personal development, remote work tips. This helped me identify what I enjoy most and what resonates with my potential viewers. Testing and feedback. I sent 1 or 2 videos to close friends for feedback before going public. That early feedback gave me confidence and clarity or any other thing I need to work on. Stress reduction, trust me, knowing I have content in the queue makes me breathe easier, especially when I am tired or overwhelmed. I don't feel guilty or rushed, which leads to the next mistake I used to make. Do you clearly know who your target audience is? In my early YouTube days, I was trying to talk to everyone. In fact, at some point, I didn't even know who I was talking to. I thought being broad would help me reach more people, but it did the opposite. No one knew who my channel was for. But once I decided to focus on young professionals, aspiring creators, and language learners like myself, my messaging got clearer. My thumbnails and titles and tone started speaking to someone, not just anyone. Other things I considered: demographics and psychographics. My audience isn't just 20 to 30-year-olds. There are people who want more out of life. They are balancing work, learning new skills, dreaming of more freedom. Content niche. I now ask myself, how does this video help someone like me 2 years ago? That mindset helps me stay focused. Another thing is competitor analysis. I watch creators I admire and notice what their audience loves. Not to copy, but to understand how they serve their people. And speaking their language, whether I am talking about growing on YouTube or learning German, I use terms and stories that my audience can relate to. And one of the best ways to grow within your audience circle is this next point. Are you ready to support and collaborate with fellow creators? YouTube is not an island. I believe some of my biggest growth spots for this channel will come from people sharing my ideas on my videos and commenting and cheering me on. And I always try to do the same. Networking and engagement, I make sure to leave genuine comments on other creators' videos and celebrate their milestones. It's not fake, it's just being human and building relationship and connections. Crucially, this is also a powerful place for your target audience to discover you. Yes, in other creators' comments. Many viewers explore the comment section of their favorite creators. By being present, engaging thoughtfully, and adding value there, you make yourself discoverable to people who are already interested in your niche. Learning and growth. Watching how others edit, present, or title their videos has helped me sharpen my own craft. Positive mindset. I have had to train myself to feel inspired when others succeed, not intimidated, because there is space for all of us. But that space comes with exposure, and with exposure comes point 7. Are you prepared for constructive criticism and the occasional haters? Ooh, okay. The internet can be brutal. I've had moments in the past where I felt discouraged by a single rude comment, even if 10 others were positive. One time, someone just called me ugly unprovoked in my comment section. For a second, I had wanted to delete the post, but then I remembered I've had to grow a thick skin, separating feedback from identity. If somebody says my video was boring, that doesn't mean I am boring. It just means I need to learn something. Ignoring the trolls. If a comment has no value, just negativity, delete it or ignore it. I don't argue with people who aren't my audience. Leveraging constructive feedback. Some feedback I've received in the past helped me understand how to improve my audio, pacing, and camera angles. That is gold. And point 8, have you defined your why? This one is everything. Why do you want to be a creator? If your answer is just to go viral, it won't sustain you when things get hard. This was a missing piece in my past attempts. For me, my why for this channel is freedom. I want to build a brand that lets me express myself, connect with others, and earn from anywhere in the world. I want to encourage others who feel stuck that it's okay to start messy and dream big. Passion and purpose. I genuinely love personal development and languages. This is not just for show. And then problem solving and value adding. I want to share the things I wish someone told me earlier about mindset, growth, and remote opportunities. Personal growth. YouTube helps me face fears, develop consistency, and own my voice. I believe I will grow so much in confidence because of this journey. Long-term vision. In 3 years, I see myself running my brand full-time, speaking at events, and creating both digital and physical products. This YouTube channel is a fundamental part of that vision. So you need to be sure of why you are doing your channel. But for that vision to materialize, people need to actually find what? Find your videos, no matter whatever dreams you have. Have you researched and understood the basics of SEO? Even the most amazing video won't go far if nobody sees it. That's where YouTube SEO comes in. When I first started previous channels, I thought all that mattered was content. But the truth is, if people can't find your video, they can't watch it, no matter how good it is. So I started learning how to craft titles that are both attention-grabbing and keyword-rich, design thumbnails that are clear and visually compelling. I am still learning, yeah. Then use descriptions and tags that help you to understand my content so that you can recommend it better. Understanding YouTube SEO made me realize this platform is not just creative, it is strategic. So learn the basics. Tools like vidIQ, TubeBuddy, and even simple Google search can help you optimize better. And even with all these efforts, are you ready for slow growth and long-term patience? Point 10. Let's be real. When I put my ideas out there, I know there might be videos that get less than 50 views. I might work for hours on a script, only for it to barely reach anyone. This was stuff on my previous channel. In fact, I abandoned one channel because of that. I posted a video, no single view to date. I didn't post it again. But this time around, I will still be here because I know slow growth is still growth. Most successful creators didn't go viral overnight. They showed up week after week, tweaking, learning, growing, reflecting. That's my plan for this channel too. Mental preparation. Every view is a person. Every subscriber is a human being who chose to connect with me. I don't take that for granted. And then handling low views. I'll ask, what can I do better? Not what's wrong with me. Endurance wins. This is not a sprint. It's a calling. It's a marathon, like I said earlier. And if you're serious about it, you have to play the long game. So if you're thinking of starting or restarting your YouTube channel, I hope this helped you pause. Not to stop you, but to plan so that YouTube can be one of the most rewarding journeys of your life if you do it intentionally. If you found this helpful, give it a thumbs up, share it with someone who is thinking of starting their channel, and of course, subscribe for more content like this. And tell me in the comments which of these 10 points hit you the most, or which one are you still figuring out. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.